The symptoms of dry eye burden the lives of millions in the UK, but if you found yourself suffering with the condition, where would you go for relief? Remedies can be hard to find, and TRB Comedica says it's about time people with dry eye are able to pick up a treatment on the high street as easily as they find a cup of coffee. Helen Wright has been to an optometrist in Kensington where patients say a solution can be life-changing.
Millions of people in the UK suffer from dry eyes. They're mostly older and mostly women. Hilary Fallon is one of them.
Dry eye feels quite sort of scratchy, hot and irritable. It is most uncomfortable when you're either in an air-conditioned space like an aeroplane, or if it's windy or too hot.
Dry eye is a chronic lack of sufficient lubrication. I think probably the simplest way to explain it is that it's a lack of tears in the eye, and it can cause various symptoms from burning, itching, grittiness and even watery eye. And these symptoms can be from mild to very severe, impacting obviously on patients' daily lives.
Hilary's dry eyes are caused by blepharitis. She treats the symptoms using VISMED eye drops made by TRB Comedica UK.
VISMED contains sodium hyaluronate, a substance which is considered to be the gold standard in the treatment of dry eye. One of the things we've done is to make it in two strengths. There's a 0.18%, which is for sort of everyday use, and in somebody with a mild dry eye would probably use it 3 times a day. But there are some people who need to use their drops maybe 5 or 6 times a day, so we've created a slightly more viscous substance called VISMED gel, and that's a 0.3% solution.
Crucially, VISMED is also free of preservatives.
What we tend to find is if you're adding preservatives to an already irritated eye, then that can cause problems for the patient. VISMED's fantastic. It's preservative-free and it's aqueous-based, so it's very comfortable for the patient.
TRB Comedica is able to offer a preservative-free product in 2 ways: by disposable single-dose drops, but also in a multi-dose bottle which doesn't need preservatives because of its innovative design.
This contains about 250 drops of VISMED, and having taken the top off, the nozzle contains a very complicated filtration labyrinth, if you like. So when any air replaces the drop that comes out, it goes through these filters, and any air getting into the bottle is completely contaminant free, and we can guarantee that that remains sterile for at least 3 months.
Dry eye does need a doctor's diagnosis, but because VISMED is a medical device and not a drug, it doesn't need a prescription. VISMED is available in the UK from wholesalers 360 and Mid-Optic and can be sold over the counter.
Once a patient has been diagnosed with dry eye, the ability to get expert advice and pick up a treatment here on the high street isn't just convenient. It's potentially hugely beneficial to the wider NHS, preventing valuable time and resources being wasted on unnecessary GP or consultant appointments.
And there are also potential commercial benefits to high street opticians. By offering products like VISMED, practices can expand the service they provide to patients and raise awareness of their broader expertise. For Pooja, that means setting up a dry eye clinic at her practice, which she believes will reap rewards.
It's a practice builder, for one thing, so people become very loyal because they realise that you're trying to solve a problem for them. And it just differentiates us from other opticians, in particular the multiples, that we can actually offer this type of service that is needed.
But for Hilary, the most significant thing is that VISMED itself is easy and effective to use.
The most important thing is to be able to have some eye drop like VISMED that you can pop into your eyes to take the sort of stinging, uncomfortable feeling away. You just have to tilt your head back and pop a drop in. So they're very, very easy to administer. You don't need anyone to help you. And it's a very convenient little bottle to just pop in your handbag or wherever.